obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
Across Iowa, you don't have to look far to find a bank that's got your back. From just around the corner to the next town over, hundreds of neighborhood banks are going the distance to ensure your future looks brighter than ever. By providing jobs, supporting local businesses, strengthening communities, and helping your dreams become reality. Here, the life you build is backed by Iowa banks. See how banks are making a difference near you at iowabankers.com.
Living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's hometown pride, it's hopes and dreams, it's our future leaders, it's a reason to do more and be more. And it's that farm-strong spirit that can only be found in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes and coaches on a successful year, and remember, today's successes are just the beginning of tomorrow's achievements.
Good afternoon and welcome to Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, the home of the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. Alongside Joanna Settles, I'm Trent Condon. In just a moment, we'll have the matchup between Dallas Center Grimes, the number 1 seed, facing off against the 4 seed, the Ballard Bombers, right here on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Well, Joanna, glad to be back with you again here just a couple days later, and this one, boy, we got to see a good matchup in our first broadcast together here. On paper, you talk about a coin flip matchup. It's a number 1 versus number 4 seed, but these are two excellent teams that match up very well with each other.
They sure are, and when you look statistically, it's almost plus or minus 2%. I mean, their statistics are almost exactly the same. They both have height. They have incredible three-point scoring. Who's going to control the pace, and who's going to get away with a win and get to the championship game?
These two teams did face off earlier this season. It was the 4 seed, the Ballard Bombers, that got the win there. Their second meeting of the year. What does that mean? Game plan, scheme, and even for motivation for both sides. Obviously, they're playing for a title berth, but when two teams know each other like this, how does that play into a state tournament game?
You know what? When you play back in November and December, it's a totally different now. Here that we're in March and here at the Well, and we expect a close one here because these two teams run a similar tempo. They spread the court really well, and this is a set to be a fantastic matchup.
Let's take a look at how the teams got here as they play in the semifinal round here in the matchup. For starting with Ballard, a win in the quarterfinals as they knocked off Decorah 58-44. A win for Glenwood for DCG on their path to the state tournament, and a couple of excellent players that we're going to be keeping an eye on. How about Ballard? 16 assists on their 19 made field goals in the quarterfinals.
They can pass the rock. They share the sugar, baby.
Love it. Love this one. Should be a fun one here today in our matchup between DCG, Dallas Center Grimes, and Ballard. We'll take a quick timeout. When we'll come back, we'll dive deeper into today's game with our Seeds for Success presented by Kruger Seeds. Plus, we'll have your starting lineups as we get ready for tip-off. You're watching the 2023 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe it. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
When you choose Delta Dental of Iowa, you set a chain of good in motion because we invest in your community. So whether you get your plan at work or purchase it through us, you get more than great dental and vision insurance. You make a difference for others. Choose Delta Dental for your smile, for your health, and for your community.
Welcome back to Wells Fargo Arena as we get ready for this semifinal matchup on the Iowa Girls Digital Network. Time right now for our Seeds for Success presented by Kruger Seeds as we throw it over to my color analyst, Joanna Saddles.
Ballard needs to defend beyond the arc. DCJ can light it up, as can both teams, but let's watch that perimeter defense on both teams. And Ballard needs to contain Dallas Center Grimes' Emma Miner. She averages 15 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, and 2 steals. She can do it all. They need to keep her under her average. For DCG, they want to control the tempo and play with poise for all 32 minutes. They also need to slow down Ballard's Aaliyah Thompson. She has impressive numbers as well. 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, 3 steals a game. We have some of Iowa's best players on the court here today in red.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, 2 red, and those 2 people like to color code things, made it a little more difficult in our prep work here today. Should be a great basketball game. We're looking forward to it here in the semifinal round. Today's Seeds for Success were brought to you by Kruger Seeds. The next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Learn more at krugerseed.com. We'll take our final time out here before tip-off. When we come back, we'll have your team introductions and the starting lineups for this tournament matchup. You're watching the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Class 4A semifinals on the Iowa Girls Union Network. Trent Condon alongside Joanna Settles as we get ready for this matchup. It's the number 1 seed, Dallas Center Grimes, 21-3 on the season, against Ballard, 19-3 on the year, and the number 4 seed. As we get ready for the introductions of the teams and the starting lineups, let's head it over to our PA announcer for this matchup.
Mustangs.
Leadership and sportsmanship, both on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great purpose it is to see your team. Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the players in tonight's semifinal matchup. First, the non-starters for the Ballard Bombers. Number 0, Mayana Volk. Number 1, Madison Cochran. Number 4, Jada Landy. Number 10, Kylie Calvert. Number 11, Reagan Levy. Number 15, Casey Larson. Number 22, Megan Rowetter. Number 25, Casey Rigby. And number 32, Kate Miller. The assistant coaches for Ballard are Nathan Smith, Mandy Kinzenbaugh, and Darren Harold. And now let's meet the non-starters for the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Number 2, Kenna Kanief. Number 4, Neela Williamson. Number 10, Olivia Curtis. Number 14, Jenna Morrison. Number 22, Kayla Rice. Number 23, Sophia Bauman. Number 30, Sydney Miller. Number 32, Kylie Lahaz. Number 34, Olivia Houston. Number 40, Addison Liddon. And number 42, Sydney Mintz. The assistant coaches for Dallas Center Grimes are Judy Nisley, Rich Kloster, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Heineman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for tonight's starting lineups? For Ballard, a 5'9" senior, number 2, Lily Beal. And for Dallas Center Grimes, a 5'10" junior, number 12, Anissa Bickford. For Ballard, a 5'9" junior, number 20, Elise Van Pelt. And for Dallas Center Grimes, a 5'7" junior, number 20, Aubrey Johansson. For Ballard, a 6'1" junior, number 21, Aaliyah Thompson. And for Dallas Center Grimes, a 5'9" senior, number 24, Finley Fitzgerald. For Ballard, a 5'10" senior, number 34, Paige Noe. And for Dallas Center Grimes, a 5'9" junior, number 44, Josie Lampe. For Ballard, a 5'8" senior, number 44, Lily Hillebrand. And for Dallas Center Grimes, a 6' senior, number 50, Emma Miner. The head coach for Ballard is Kelly Anderson. And the head coach for Dallas Center Grimes is Adam Jones. The floor officials for the game this evening are Mark Worth, Patrick Ensminger, and Matt Scholl. Welcome, Ballard and Dallas Center Grimes, to the 2023 Iowa Girls State Tournament.
Welcome back here as we are courtside getting ready for the tip-off between the Ballard Bombers, the number 4 seed, 19-3 on the season, and the Mustangs from Dallas Center Grimes, 21-3 on the year. Two highly successful coaches, 136-47 for Adam Jones for DCG. Kelly Anderson, longtime coach at Ballard, 234 victories against just 54 losses as we are ready to go. DCG, the top seed in the home white uniforms with the red numbers. Ballard in the traveling reds, and we are underway. DCG controls going left to right for you here on the Iowa Girls Digital Network. They go to the top of the key and look for it. Johansson, ball tipped out of bounds, deflection. It'll stay with the Mustangs.
Yes, both of these teams are so seasoned as they've been here for Ballard. You know, this is their 4th straight appearance, DCG their 3rd state appearance, and this is the game that DCG really wants to get past. They lost in the triple overtime, the heartbreaker last year, so they want the clock. They just want to be ahead when the clock buzzes and it's over.
They work up front with Fitzgerald looking into the post. Step through, double team comes inside, out, open, 3, too strong off the mark. Stick back there, that one off the mark. Another offensive rebound and a foul on the way up. It'll be 2 free throws for the Mustangs there, but good hard work on the offensive glass early.
Yes, Coach Adam Jones is stir impressed with the offensive boards there. A nice kick out for the open 3 and great crashing of those offensive rebounds.
Johansson, a junior, at the free throw line. 4-2, 51% at the charity stripe this year. 62% as a team for Dallas Center Grimes this year, 59% for Ballard. Second free throw is good, and our first score on the docket goes to the Mustangs. 1-0 score as we work here in the first minute of the ball game. Ballard with their first opportunity as they go at the left goal.
You see both teams dropping back into a man-to-man defense.
Noe looks to the corner, gets it over to Biel. Drive on the backboard, too strong. Fight for the rebound out near the free throw line, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Ballard.
It's a good screen on the wing to create quite a bit of space. DCG defensively didn't switch fast enough, and there was an open lane there that they couldn't connect on.
They'll trigger it from underneath their own rim, looking for a cutter. 5 seconds. Good defense out of the Mustangs, forcing the turnover there. A little juice early on for DCG, offensive glass, and then what they did defensively there.
It is. They have to be excited. Those little stops are really pretty big stops as an entire offensive possession that Ballard didn't get a shot off.
Pressure being applied, 3/4 court look from Ballard. DCG able to beat it into the front court. A minute 15 gone by in the ball game in this semifinal. Miner spinning her way through. Ball tipped around and out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs. They'll give it to Ballard. DCG going to drop back here. And working across the timeline, it'll be Lily Hillebrand, the senior. Hillebrand with the dribble. Goes to the right wing over there for Noe. Noe crosses over. Backs her way into the paint, tosses it up off the front rim, and a rebound secured by DCG. Bickford. Miner in the corner, a couple of dribbles, resets the offense with Bickford, the junior. Bickford drops it out. Here's a 3 on its way. That one off the front iron. Offensive rebound again for Dallas Center Grimes, working amongst the trees, and we're going to get another jump ball. This time it's going to stay on this end of the floor with Dallas Center Grimes.
It is 2 big offensive boards already for Finley Fitzgerald.
Ball out underneath. We'll see what Adam Jones comes up with here. Out of bounds play. Just going to get it in up front for Miner. She drops back, resets the offense. 5:55 left in the opening quarter here. 1-0, no field goals yet on either side. Just a free throw, the difference in this one. Back looking into the paint, and they'll go to the right side in Fitzgerald.
Lots of cutters here, lots of ball screens away, and some great defense by Ballard's Thompson. Hard to go over her.
Aaliyah Thompson, she's got the length out there, gets the deflection. Down to 6 on the shot clock. On the sideline, Dallas Center Grimes, and you don't have a whole lot of quick hitters that you run offensively out of this. They'll get it in quickly to Bickford. Bickford on the drive, drops it back, jumper at the horn. That one off the mark, and the rebound for Thompson of Ballard. Thompson pushes ahead to Van Pelt. Drop back to Noe. Noe with the dribble on the weave. Hands back. Through a cutter, looking into the corner. Into the paint, cup against a triple team. Able to get it up there, just left it short. Good maneuver through the paint. DCG pushes.
I think she thought she was going to be doubled or even triple teamed. They kind of just jab and recovered, and then she just missed the shot.
Step through off the front rim, no good. Another rebound for Ballard. Cold shooting early on here in this semifinal. Both teams maybe a little bit tight coming into this one. Baseline drive, double team comes, drops it out, open three. That one missed everything. Just going to let it go out of bounds, and then go back to Dallas Center Grimes.
This post matchup is interesting with Miner and Thompson. They're not guarding each other on both ends. So kind of an interesting matchup as we continue to watch. They have switched. Thompson's not guarding Miner at the other end. So we'll see how that ends up. And both posts are so strong in the paint, but they also can come out beyond three. So they're a touch matchup for any team.
Our first substitution coming in for Dallas Center Grimes. That will be into the game. Johansson in there, and our first sub out on the floor, brought to you by IMG. Our substitutions here throughout the state tournament.
Little high horn set, try to create some space.
Looking inside, good work in the paint, goes up, straight up and down though. Great defense from Ballard and Noe. She gets the steal, pushes it ahead. Across the timeline is Hillebrand. Now she'll slow things down halfway through the first quarter, and a 1-0 game.
Some great defense, that's for sure.
Inside, and we're going to get a foul underneath. Going to get a push in there. A couple of defenders. Let's see who they put it on.
I think it's on Miner. Let's see. Yes.
Her first, and the first team foul whistle against DCG, but those post players always want to be careful about those fouls.
Now here's where your scouting report matters, right? Number 10 for Ballard. Kylie Calvert just came in. She's the 6th man. Does it matter? Well, she's only made 46 three-pointers on the year, so you better get out, get a hand on her and pass the perimeter. You better let her drive and get her too, but you do not want her raining threes here at the Well today.
Between the rings, Ballard with the dribble, and Beal gets it into the left corner.
You can see Fitzgerald's way out on her. She's even out to the NBA line.
Covering her up, down to 12 on the shot clock. Deep three behind that NBA line. That one off the mark from Beal. And the rebound secured by DCG. Remains a 1-0 game here. Still no field goals as we play deep into the first quarter. Nearly 5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Johansson gets it to the left side, and Bickford. Bickford, she'll try a three. Good. Hand in her face. She didn't care. The lefty chucks it in. 4-0 Dallas Center Grimes, and our first field goal took 5 minutes for it to happen.
That is a slow offense or an incredible defensive game.
Ballard looking for a response now. Hillebrand goes to the left side. Here's a baseline drive for Thompson. Out, open three, in and out, no good. And the rebound for the Mustangs as they push it across.
Yeah, that was a great kick out. She was open. Miner comes down to answer. Not many second chance opportunities for either team.
Thompson secures the rebound, pushes it ahead to Hillebrand. Ballard very patient here. Taking the air out of the ball a little bit offensively. Running their sets, trying to get something inside. They do there. Thompson was double teamed. Good tap over. Flipping it up, no good. Was low. And the rebound secured by DCG and Finley Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald just kind of one of those glue players. Seems like she's everywhere. Always got her hand in the middle of things.
She is. She's really quick. She's quick off that first step. Remember, she had 17 in their first round earlier this week. So she can do a lot of things. I know other people get a lot of attention, but she's an impressive player.
Timeout on the floor here. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll stay right here. 4-0. Dallas Center Grimes lost earlier this year to Ballard. Maybe a little bit of a feeling out process. I could see both coaches saying, all right, what's their game plan going to be? Let's figure out what the other side is doing, and we're going to get settled in here pretty quickly. Plus, the anticipation. You know, the win to put you in the championship. Yes, the championship's great. It's the pomp and circumstance, but it doesn't matter the sport. I'll tell you, Joanna, I love semifinal matchups, playing to get there. It just feels like there's a different energy.
There is. You can feel there's a little tension in the air. Everybody's almost a little bit tight, but these teams are so fundamental. If you just watch and pause on a shot, there are so many great box outs. Again, only once has somebody had 2 and 3 opportunities to score, so super fundamental basketball. You get one shot, and somebody better get hot because you need to make the first one because the other team is going to box you out and get the rebound.
And we see Ballard, they've been able to employ their full court pressure, three-quarter court pressure, but they've only been able to do it out of dead ball timeouts because they haven't made a bucket yet. So kind of changes the complexion of what they're trying to do defensively. Here's a 3 for the corner from Minor, no good. Stick back is there. Working in the paint, Bickford with the deuce. 6-0 DCG.
Huge offensive board.
And a shuffling of the feet and a turnover. Gives it right back to Dallas Center Grimes. Well, this is the time as the top seed. You want to take advantage. The other team's struggling.
Great use of her left hand. Bickford for 2.
Vanessa Bickford, a junior, 3rd on the team in scoring this year. As they set up the offense again, Bickford into the corner. Here's a 3, good! Ready to fire, sophomore Sydney Miller. Not scared of the big moment.
She had to warm that spot up. That corner's been cold.
Step through maneuver, Ballard trying to respond off the mark. There's the rebound for Minor. Minor gonna take it herself, pushes her way forward, backs her way into the paint on the block. Double team comes. Oh, great defense there for Thompson. And a jump ball.
Yes, she got doubled, picked up her dribble. Easy for the defense to shut her down.
Substitution in the game for Ballard. That will be number 20, Elise Van Pelt, coming into the game. Brought to you by IMG. Our substitution in today's ball game brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. Ballard looking for their first points of the first quarter, final 45 seconds. They trail it 9-0 into the post. Thompson had it swatted away. Again, there's Bickford. Nice run ahead. And we're going to get a travel. Didn't come to that jump stop there. Oh, check that. They're going to get a foul.
Blocking foul before the shot on the ground.
Thought that she shuffled the feet instead. It'll be a foul. That'll be the 3rd team foul whistled against the Bombers. One on the other side against DCG. Final 36 seconds of the quarter. Just a little over a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Travel will give it back there from Bickford.
She was frustrated with herself there. She agreed. She knew she had an extra step.
Final 30 seconds. Ballard can hold for the final shot, trailing 9-0 to the number 1 seed, Dallas Center Grimes. They set up the weave up front, running some time off the floor. Off the clock, Ballard with it is Noe. Picks up her dribble, left side, taken away, ball deflected out. Over, back and forth we go. We lost a camera. But we're good to go. None the worse for the wear. I saw that thing bouncing back. It was going right at Joanna's head. I had a nice catch.
It was a great deflection.
4.1 seconds remain in the quarter as DCG gets it in. On the wing, chucking up a 3. Good at the horn. How about that response? The 3-pointer again from Sydney Muller. She's got 6, and it's a 12-0 lead for Dallas Center Grimes as we end the first quarter. We'll be right back with more basketball. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Apply today at central.edu. Shot off the mark and the rebound secured by Ballard. Here come the Bombers the other way. Trying to get into the score column, a 12-0 deficit as we begin the second. Ballard screen and roll with Hillebrand. Goes behind the back. Into the right wing, open triple. That one good. In rhythm. Lily Bill with the three.
Yes, and it feels good to be on the board. I know it's the second quarter here, but they just all took a little sigh of relief. They can score, and here come the Ballard Bombers.
12-3 after the bucket, 15 triple of the year for Lily Beal. 6:50 to play in the second quarter as they set the offense. Here's a jumper, that one off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, ripped out of the hands. It's going to stay with Dallas Center Grimes. 34 on the shot clock after the miss off the rim. They'll reset it. Into the game for Ballard will come Reagan Lowe, a sophomore, making her 23rd appearance of the year. All the way up front for Fitzgerald. Goes to left wing. Minor will try the three. That one no good. And a rebound brought in by Lowe.
A great back screen off of that out-of-bounds play to give her an open three look.
6:30 to play, second quarter. Driving kick, goes baseline, and blocking foul against Dallas Center Grimes. That'll be Josie Lampe, who's hit with the foul. Team foul number 2 against the Mustangs.
Thompson driving to the hoop. DCG's defense has been so impressive. Ballard has to know that DCG is doubling down on that post, that strong side.
Good cut, but blocked away, and again, it's that defense from Dallas Center Grimes. Ballard trying to show a little pressure there. Emma Meyer able to beat it, leading scorer for Dallas Center Grimes. Gets it back at the top of the key, goes to the right side, and Lampe. Lampe will try the three, good. Deep, she didn't care, she was ready to hoist. Triple for Lampe, her 25th of the season. It's a 15-3 lead, looking for a response in and out from Hillebrand. And another box out, one and done on that end, seemingly every single time. Great rebounding from Dallas Center Grimes.
It is great rebounding, but you have to keep your hands off. Here we watch it again. She's open, she takes it. Great arch on the ball. I think there's been more 3 attempts than 2s in this game, which is quite unique.
Packing it in defensively, that means some shots from the outside, and well, it's been Dallas Center Grimes that's been able to answer the most here. A 15-3 lead. Double team, jump ball. Going to give it back to Ballard. Came hard with that double team there. Now you'll see that hard hedge a lot, but a lot of teams will be a hedge just to slow them down instead. That was a one to attack.
Yes.
Turnover back to Ballard, down by 12, 5.5 to play second quarter.
DCG just staying home defensively, extending their defense.
Hillebrand gets it up front for Noe. At the top of the key. They slip it over to the right side. Beal, open three, left wing. That one off the mark from Noe. And a fight underneath for the rebound. Stays after the foul with Ballard. Team foul number 3 whistled against DCG. Substitutions coming in, brought to you by IMT. including number 30 for Dallas Center Grimes. That'll be Sydney Miller. She had a big first quarter with a couple of triples.
She did, and here comes Kylie Calvert again, having to stay out past the three-point line, keeping that left hand up. Here's a ball screen at the top.
Bombers with 25 on the shot clock. Here's a corner three, good. Ready to shoot it again, and Calvert, you talked about her. There it was, the triple. Bombers back to within single digits. All the way through, rolling home. The friendly bounce for Finley Fitzgerald.
Yes, how did Calvert get open? It's because of Thompson. She does such a great job. She charges there. Miner was planted. She went through her, but
saw Thompson trying to do kind of that step-through maneuver that you see more and more as we see the triple from a moment ago. Offensive foul. That one's a stinger, though, for Ballard after felt like maybe they had a little mini run in them. Instead, 17-6, DCG leads. They get the ball back with 4.5 to play in the first half. High screen and roll. Picking up the dribble, trying to find some help. Drop it back for Miner. Miner pounds the rock to the left wing and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald on the drive. Here's a corner three. That one just off the front rim. And the rebound for Ballard and Beal. She drops it ahead. Here's a drive from Calvert. You know she's a shooter. Goes cross court. Hillebrand and going to get a bump and a foul.
she got sandwiched. That must have been half on each of them. There's not a lot of space to go through there.
We see the head coach for Dallas Center Grimes, Adam Jones, 136 career victories against just 47 losses. Champions of the Little Hawkeye Conference this year. And the #1 seed here in Class 4A. Into the post, there's a step through up with the left hand off the mark from Thompson. And the rebound for the Mustangs. They push ahead.
Third year in a row they've been the Little Hawkeye Conference champions.
Outstanding conference here in Central Iowa. Top of the key three. That one off the heel of the iron. No good. Good look from Bickford. Couldn't talk it down. 3:33 left in the second quarter. Dallas Center Grimes leading 17-6 over Ballard. Ballard won the earlier meeting between these two teams earlier this season. Inside, taken away. Miner with the steal. And Miner, she can do it all. She's just going to bring it across herself.
Yeah, that was a great defensive read by Emma Miner.
Fitzgerald hands it off as she gets it to Rice. All inside and lost it on the way. Turnover back to Ballard with 3:02 left.
Yes, the basic pass ahead, right? Pass behind her. She might have had a layup right there had the pass not been so errant.
Well, down 17-6, but Ballard's got to feel good. They have not played well yet. This is not a runaway at this point in time. A couple of buckets, they're right back into it. Have to be okay where they are, not playing their best basketball.
They aren't, but they don't want to give up threes. So if you're going to give something up, you have to give up twos and extend your defense another step or two out so the lead doesn't get out of hand.
Top of the key, Beal had one of the two buckets for Ballard to this point, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the drive. Was it on the floor? They get to count it. And we'll see the official call there. They'll count the basket on the drive. Good turn in the corner, splitting the double team, took the contact, and a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Lily Hillebrand, nice job taking the ball to the basket for the and one.
Hillebrand second on the team in scoring this year, shooting 52.4% from the free throw line. Perfect on that one, and it's an 8-point game. 17-9, 2.5 to play in the second quarter. DCG shooting 30% from the floor, 19% for Ballard. We play deep into the second quarter. Cut off on the drive, they get it back up for Bickford, the lefty. Bickford pounds a couple of dribbles, now goes to Miller. She had 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Sophomore off the bench, screen and roll. And we're getting an offensive foul. That'll be a moving screen against the Mustangs as they got Johansson there with that. Turnover on the offensive foul gives it back to Ballard with 2:03 left to play in the second.
Ballard needs some quality offensive opportunities here in their next 2 or 3 to end the half on a positive note.
Set up the offense on the right wing with Beal. She wants to drive, drops it out. Hillebrand with the triple. Front rimming no, tipped out of bounds. The last touch by DCG. And it's going to stay with the Bombers. They'll reset the shot clock at 35. Minor after a quick breather. She's going to come back into the game for Dallas Center Grimes. Josie Lampe also back in. Aaliyah Thompson will also come in for Ballard. All her substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. 1:43 to go. They'll drop it back to Thompson. Near the midcourt line as she controls. Goes Hillebrand. Screen up top in that weave offense. Thompson lost it for a moment, gets it back to Hillebrand. Crosses over her dribble, looks to the corner. There's a drive for Beal, taken away. Steal by Minor. Trying to beat everybody up the floor, scoops it up and in. Emma Minor, good strong take there all the way. 10-point lead, looking to answer with the 3, and does. Calvert, what a pretty stroke.
Yes, that's the uptick that Ballard wants heading into the end of this half.
As we go inside the final minute of the first half, DCG 19, Ballard 12. Another three-pointer for Calvert. She's got 6. Leading the way for the Ballard Bombers. Inside to Minor. Double team comes. Good pass. Off the glass. In and out. No good. Ball still loose underneath. Who's going to come up with it? Thompson was there. They're going to get Minor, though, jumping down after the ball. Went through her to get towards it. That'll be the second against Minor.
It's a lot of bodies on the floor. Everybody hustling. You know, that 50-50 ball, you want it to be yours, and they're trying to grab it as quick as they can.
Team foul, also number 7 whistled against Dallas Center Grimes, so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Bombers with the clock stopped, 34.2 seconds to play.
And that's what they want. They want to score without the clock running.
Going back into the game for Ballard, it'll be number 11, Reagan Lowe.
Leah Thompson shoots at 68% free throw percentage.
Gets the front end and will get the bonus. Excuse me, that's Levy, Reagan Levy, number 11. Sophomore making her 23rd appearance. And 2 for 2 for Thompson. Got a beautiful high arc to her shot and splashes in the pair. 19-14. Closest Ballard has been in quite a while. Down 12-0 to begin the quarter. They have battled back.
You can see the set play coming for DCG. They practice this one as they bring Lampe out.
Down to 15 on the game clock, looking for one good final shot to end the half. Double screen and roll, turning the corner, blocked from behind by Thompson. But she's got some length to her as well, long arms.
She sure does, and she's quick and light, and an easy rejection for her.
Thompson with the swat leads the team with 48 coming in, 6 seconds left. Minor to the right side, down to 2, got a hoist in a hurry, not going to get a shot off, and that's how the first half will come to a close. Dallas Center Grimes, they've controlled it, but Ballard came roaring back at the end of the second quarter through one. Half a play here at Wells Fargo Arena. It's Dallas Center Grimes, a 19-14 lead over the Ballard Bombers. As we come up here at the half, get ready for the second half of action. We'll come back with our halftime show. Get you ready for the second half and a whole lot more as we send it to commercial here on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
place for you.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's hometown pride, it's hopes and dreams, it's our future leaders, it's a reason to do more and be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can only be found in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes and coaches on a successful year, and remember, today's successes are just the beginning of tomorrow's achievements.
Welcome back once again, Wells Fargo Arena, downtown Des Moines in the Girls State Basketball Tournament here on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network. Trent Condon and Joanne Settles here with you. Initial thoughts on the first half. Boy, you see a team down 12-0 through one quarter. Might think this team's in trouble, but Ballard really battled back there in the second, make this a game.
They did. They won the second quarter 14-7, so that's exciting. They're kind of got in a groove, hit some big shots, and are feeling a little bit better about things.
We'll take a look at the first half numbers here, but right now, we'd like to take a moment to thank our title sponsor, Iowa Farm Bureau, for their support of the state basketball tournament. Earlier this week, Aaron Kirtley of the IGHSAU had the opportunity to speak with Iowa Farm Bureau President Brent Johnson to learn more about Iowa Farm Bureau's support of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and student athletes across the state.
Thanks for joining us for the 2023 Girls State Basketball Tournament. I'm Erin Kirtley with the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. We hope you're enjoying all the competitive play that you're seeing here today. We're so thankful for those who support us and help us put on such great events, none of which are more important than our longtime partner, Iowa Farm Bureau, our proud title sponsor. Here with me today is Brent Johnson, President of the Iowa Farm Bureau. Thanks for joining us, Brent.
Thanks.
So we want to tell the viewers about the Iowa Farm Bureau and the support that you provide the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Why does the Iowa Farm Bureau invest in supporting the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union in all of our tournament games?
The Iowa Farm Bureau has been the title sponsor for the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for 18 years. We're thrilled to once again be a part of the state girls basketball tournament. But to us, it's so much more than just a basketball tournament. The athletes competing here today are among the nation's best and brightest student athletes who have a great work ethic and understand what it means to work as a team. We share the same values. Through hard work, our farmers are among the nation's best, not only in corn, hog, egg, and ethanol production, but also lead the nation in conservation. That's a lot to celebrate. And our partnership with the Girls Union gives us the opportunity to honor both.
So your support for youth and education goes beyond the IGHSAU. What other support does Iowa Farm Bureau provide Iowa's youth?
Farm Bureau celebrates Iowa's youth in many different ways. Number one, Iowa Farm Bureau, we give our students across the state nearly $500,000 in scholarships every single year. And through our teacher supplement program, we've given teachers over $450,000 in supplies and money so that they can properly have their classrooms put together for their students. In conjunction with the Girls Union and the Boys Athletic Association, we're proud to sponsor the concussion insurance. You know, there's only 7 states that even offer that. And for the 4th year running, we provide that for those student athletes at no cost to their families so that they continue to compete at a high level. And most recently, we're really excited to announce that we've given the FFA Foundation $1 million so that they can support their local chapters and ag education across this entire state so that they know what the future of agriculture means to everyday Iowans.
The student athletes participating this year are taking home some pretty neat souvenirs from this tournament. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, one of our favorite programs is actually the Signature Ball program. And it's a great opportunity that every student competing here today gets to have one of those signature balls so that they can have their teammates, their coaches, and mentors sign this ball so that they can carry this memory forward for them long into the future.
Well, thanks again to our proud title sponsor, Farm Bureau, and for Brent for being with us today.
Yep.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
When you choose Delta Dental of Iowa, you set a chain of good in motion. Because we invest in your community. So whether you get your plan at work or purchase it through us, you get more than great dental and vision insurance. You make a difference for others. Choose Delta Dental for your smile, for your health, and for your community.
All right, Frank, the store is yours. See you Monday.
What do you think he does in there? Think it's risky? I forgot my phone. And now you know what happens on Sundays.
Trent Condon alongside Joanna Settles back with you at Wells Fargo Arena here at the half. Dallas Center Grimes a 19-14 lead over the Ballard Bombers. And Joanna, let's take a look at the first half numbers. Some interesting ones overall. Cold shooting. We got, of course, the ice below us here with a hockey rink for when the Iowa Wild are here. What jumped off the page to you?
You know, both teams are not shooting the ball well. You see Ballard at only 22% and DCG at 30%. Ballard has missed 14 shots. DCG has missed 16 shots. Both of these teams are so balanced. They're incredibly similar. In fact, so that their leading scorers only have 2 points each. Minor has been held to 2. Thompson has been held to 2. And the leading scorers for both teams are coming off the bench. Both have drained 2 threes each. Sydney Miller for DCG has 6. And Ballard's Kylie Calvert hit her own pair of triples and has 6 points.
3-point shooting keeping Ballard in the game after trailing 12-0. They've got it back to a 5-point game here at the half. We'll come back with the start of the second half. Dallas Center Grimes, a 19-14 lead over Ballard. We'll be right back with more state tournament basketball. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Swing's the place for you!
Living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts, providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Back ready as we get started in the second half of action. 19-14 our score with the lead for Dallas Center Grimes over Ballard. Fans, official state tournament merchandise is now available online. Time to get out your smartphones. Just scan the QR code on your screen right now or visit IGHSAU.org to browse and customize your merchandise to match your style. Great looking gear there, Joanna. We're going to have to get you hooked up.
Gotta love some hot pink.
I got my pink on already today. I came ready to go. I'm running low. Tuesday we worked together, I had the pink. Thursday, back tomorrow, and I don't know if I have any more pink in the wardrobe. I think I got to go to the website, the girls' high school athletic website, and get myself a little more gear for tomorrow.
Get your gear. Hey, it's a celebration of women's sports, that's for sure.
Oh, we got a good one here. Winner will play for the title tomorrow night, 8 o'clock tip. Dallas Center Grimes and Ballard here, 5-point game. What buttons do you expect both coaches to push here?
You know, I say crash those offensive boards. If I had to title the first half, I would call it the one and done show. Both teams really had one chance and didn't shoot well on that first opportunity. Fantastic rebounding, great defense by both teams. And gets to the lane, there's another one and done. Here we go, same theme, second half.
Minor off the mark with the bucket. 30 seconds gone by in the second half. Here's a drive inside, out open, three. Side rimming, no good. Thompson with the rebound. She sticks it up and in. Goes up with the left hand. A good finish for Aaliyah Thompson.
Those offensive boards, so key. Great left-handed, kept it high. Nice finish.
Ballard within three, as close as they have been since the first half of the first quarter. Here's a three-pointer. How about that off the back rim and then drops in. The touch for Fitzgerald.
I think she has a little home court bounce there.
Two Central Iowa squads. DCG a little bit closer here to home for this one. 6-point lead for DCG, 22-16. On the left wing, here's a drive. Pump fake and pulled that pivot foot with her. It's a turnover from Ballard. Going to give it back. Noe tried to come to that jump stop, and the back foot was sliding with her.
It was again, good defense. Fitzgerald stayed with her girl, just kind of gave her a little jab, just enough. She thought maybe she was going to get double teamed. So good defense again.
6.5 to play, third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes 22-16 lead as they work with the basketball.
Both of these teams have such good spacing. If you watch their cuts, their movement, just excellent spacing to spread the floor, make it tough to defend, tough to help until you penetrate, kick, and get a good open look.
Got to look there, but one and done. Rebound secured by Ballard, pushing across is Beal. They'll go to Thompson. Thompson on the drive, lost it as a double team came. Good help side defense from Rio Hansen. Drops it ahead for Minor. Minor backs her way into the paint. Ball was tipped loose. Gets it out of there, though, to Fitzgerald.
Yeah, I think Bill got hit in the nose there.
Bickford tricky dribbles up front. She drops it back for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking inside. Good feed inside. The double team came. Oh, help side right there. Bickford, right spot, right time. Good cut to the rim, and she gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great pass inside. Yeah, Johansson there slipped that pick. That's how she got open, even though she got into trouble. A great weak side board.
8-point lead again for Dallas Center Grimes after Ballard had cut it to three.
It's really been those offensive rebounds that have put points on the board for both teams so far.
Gillibrand controls the dribble, down to 10 on the shot clock. Here's a deep three. Calvert, that one off the mark. Kylie Calvert, one of the top shooters in the state. Inside out again, open triple. Bickford missed the mark. Ball tipped around and going to get Minor, I believe for the second time, kind of chasing after a loose ball. Those are tough luck fouls.
They are. You want to go after that board. A little frustration in it, but those offensive rebounds can garner points quickly. I want to talk about Kylie Calvert. That's her fourth release from three-point land, and her ball does not have much spin on it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of unique as we watch it here at a unique angle. You can see it if you want to watch it in slow-mo at home, but it goes up with not much spin. You don't see that often, especially for someone that has made almost 50 threes on the year.
Shooting 39% from downtown, the leading three-point shooter for the Bombers. Oh, that's a nice little baby hook inside, going up with the left hand Thompson.
Yes, and that's why she posts up on this side, so when she rolls into the lane, it's an easy shot for her. She does that all day long. I expect to see more from Ballard with Thompson in the paint on that side.
24-18, back to a 6-point game. Ballard Center Grimes with the ball and the lead as they go right to Fitzgerald. Into the corner, Johansson. Baseline drive, gets the double team, gets it out. Open three just off the bench, in and out for Rice, but an offensive rebound. Here is Lampy for three, ring it up. Josie Lampy with the triple, just her 6th of the year, and what a time for that one. Timeout on the floor. 3:57 left in the third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes extends their lead back to 9, 27-18. We'll take a quick timeout here and thank our great sponsors. We'll be back with more basketball on the Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Back in downtown Des Moines, Trent Kahn and Joanna settles as we continue on with the 4A semifinal round of the state basketball tournament here on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Back to a 9-point lead. DCG saw it trimmed to 3. Great response out of the Mustangs.
It is. This is their biggest lead so far. They're up by 9, but it was the penetration and kick, missed the 3 offensive rebound, penetrate and kick for a wide open Aubrey Johansson that hit a huge basket.
Ballard now looking for another response. They go right inside. Great help side defense. Bickford gets the steal. She brings it across the timeline with the dribble. The lefty from Dallas Center Grimes. 21-3 on the year. The number 1 seed in Class 4A against the 4-seeded Bombers.
Lots of switching on defense. Again, they have to know where Josie Lampy is. She hit the last big shot. A lot of talk on defense. Setting up for a play here as we get to 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Bickford to the right wing, down to 6. Needed some help. Fumbled over there, down to 2. At the horn, throws it up, missed everything.
That set play was the old elevator play. If you saw the double screen up high, Lampy tried to get through it, but the defense read what they were doing. Great defense there by Ballard to not let the elevator open.
The problem with that play, you love it when it works, but you don't have a whole lot of action coming off of it because of that staggered screen, and when the defense covers it up, you get plays like that. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. DCG leads by 9. Ballard looking for another response as they work from the right wing. On the drive, cut off on the baseline, threw it away. Tough one there for Noe. Got cut off and then got a little too quick trying to get the ball out of there. Right in the point again, it'll be Vanessa Bickford, the junior, 3rd on the team in scoring this year. Top free throw shooter as well. Inside, good back cut. Fumbled on the catch. There's a deep 3. NBA range, the triple for Kayla Rice.
Wow, beautiful ball movement there. Made the extra pass for the open look and 3.
And that NBA range doesn't matter like it once did. I mean, all these young ladies, they can fire 22, 23 feet, no problem.
I think Caitlin Clark has helped to realize, like, once you cross half court, it's green light. Just go for it.
2 minutes to play in the third. Looking inside, ball deflected and stolen by Dallas Center Grimes. That was Sydney Miller with the steal.
Yeah, and great deflection by Aubrey Johansson. Some great team defense.
They'll slow things back up with Bickford. Out near the jump circle, she pounds the dribble with 100 seconds left in the third. Goes cross court, another deep 3. That one just short from Rice, but an offensive rebound. The stick back, that no good. Another offensive rebound out of the middle, and Beckford slows things down.
Smart to take advantage of that shot clock reset.
Shouting instruction to her squad as they go into the corner. Rice, check that Miller. Top of the key, Fitzgerald. Pump fake the three, driving inside, throwing it up with the left hand. Off the backboard, no good, and the rebound for Ballard in Calvert. Calvert thinking about that three-pointer, didn't have the room to get it up. Now drives, goes up, no, and a foul on the push. They're going to get Kayla Rice. Rice making her 22nd appearance of the year. On a three-point shooter, sometimes you're just hedging out so hard you forget, yeah, they can still drive a little bit.
She did. Reese came out. She just cannot let Calvert get loose, even from deep. So Calvert recognized that, made a quick step towards the basket, and finds herself at the charity stripe.
And the third foul there. Team foul number 2 whistled against Dallas Center Grimes here in the second half. Nothing whistled to this point from Ballard as the free throw talks its way over the front of the rim. 2 for 2, 30-20. Ballard within 10. More substitutions in, brought to you by IMT.
Calvert with such quality minutes off the bench. She takes a quick rest.
Bickford sets up the offense, hands to Fitzgerald. Back for Bickford into the right corner. Goes to the top of the key, swing it around left side. That's Rice. Tricky dribbles with 14 to go on the shot clock. Fitzgerald on the right wing. Lampy looking for some help, and Coach Jones just going to use a timeout here. 5 on the shot clock, 20.6 on the game clock as we near the end of the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout as we stay here. So 5 seconds, but this is a difficult spot. You know, you set so many of your out-of-bounds plays from underneath the rim, especially the quick hitters. From that sideline, a little bit more difficult to draw something up to get a good shot.
Oh, this is a fun opportunity, right? There's blobs and slobs. These sideline out of bounds are so much fun. Coaches have been practicing them even more now because we do have the shot clock. Here we are at the end of the half. And so we get to see Adam's what he's got. What do you have, Adam Jones? Let's watch this. Chuck it up. It's going to be a quick hitter. We know that. Are they going for minor? Are they going to go for 2? They're going to go for 3. Watch the screen here. It might come right back to Vanessa Bickford. She's been shooting well. Here it is, Bickford.
Top of the key, turns the corner, goes to the rim, cleared out that side, can't find the mark. Good, strong rebound by Thompson. She brings it across with 10 seconds on the third quarter clock. Pressure comes, picks up the dribble, gets it back for Hillebrand. Out into the corner, got it open 3, good! At the end of the quarter, the big triple for Lily Beal. She's been good from outside here today. And she's got the Bombers within 7. As we go to the fourth quarter, Dallas Center Grimes clings to a 7-point lead, 30-23 over Ballard. As we come back, this is state tournament basketball on the Iowa Girls Union Network, presented by Iowa Farm Bureau.
Across Iowa, you don't have to look far to find a bank that's got your back. From just around the corner to the next town over, hundreds of neighborhood banks are going the distance to ensure your future looks brighter than ever. By providing jobs, supporting local businesses, strengthening communities, and helping your dreams become reality. Here, the life you build is backed by Iowa banks. See how banks are making a difference near you at iowabankers.com.
Starting the fourth quarter, DCG a 30-23 lead over Ballard. The Iowa Bankers Association is a proud sponsor of the Parade of Champions and the Iowa Student Achievement Award. In and out on the three. Thompson with the stick back, no. Fight for the rebound. Bickford comes out of the pack.
Some great looks by Ballard entering this final quarter. I don't even know how Thompson missed that shot. It was a perfect rebound. I mean, she is left-handed, so it looked perfect, and it just didn't fall.
On the right wing, Dallas Center Grimes Minor, their leading scorer. They swing it to the left, and Fitzgerald. A couple of the seniors out there for Dallas Center Grimes, trying to make their way into the state championship game with a win. Cross court to Fitzgerald for three. Back rimming no, and another rebound for Thompson. Thompson gets it out. Into the left wing three, back rim again. Ball loose underneath. Biner comes out of the pack with it. Good flip ahead to Fitzgerald. Ballard showing some pressure here.
See Miner staying behind there to have an outlet for Fitzgerald when she got doubled in transition.
And here's the point guard, junior Vanessa Bickford. 103 assists on the year. Gets it out. Here's the three. Back rim, no. Boy, how many shots have we seen just rimming out of there?
They're close. So many close ones. Great shots, but they are from deep.
6:20 left, fourth quarter. Ballard down by 7 with the ball. Bombers get it to Thompson in the corner. She'll dribble it up front. Being hounded there by Fitzgerald. Spitting into the paint, off the window and in with the left hand. Paige Noe with the deuce.
Paige Noe, great offensive play. They put the press on for just a second and say, no way, we're going back in our half-court defense. It's working pretty well for us. We've only held DCG to 30. That's typically not bad, but they've only put 25 up. So, low-scoring game, fantastic defense, lots of one-and-done, not many second-chance opportunities, and they definitely need to capitalize. Both teams do on those offensive boards and score on their second chance.
Lampy flips it to left. They get it to Minor in the post. Inside out. Here's the drive for Bickford. Double team comes. Minor all alone and rolls it in.
You know, I'm not sure why Minor didn't just take it. She had a one-on-one with Thompson. I'm not sure she realized that she didn't have anybody there to double her, take it to the hole. But that was easy when the double came and she was on the weak side all by herself.
Back to a 7-point lead for Dallas Center. Grimes 32-25. Thompson crosses over, flips it back. Drive cut off, leads to a three. No, he can't find the range. Rebound loose and into the hands of Dallas Center Grimes.
You can see a little more doubling off of the rebound, trying to get a turnover.
And we got a timeout.
Just in time.
The 30-second timeout. That thing looked destined for the backcourt. Well, Emma Minor, she is committed to play D1 basketball next year at St. Thomas, newly into the D1 level as they play in the Summit League there. You can see why D1 program certainly wanted her, and she's got a really bright future. She'll continue at the collegiate level.
Yeah, she does so many things well. You can see her come out and run the point. She's a great passer. She sees the court so well. I'd like to see her take it in the post, though. If it's one-on-one, square up and go for it, girl.
70 assists on the year, leads the team in steals, points, rebounds, also three-pointers made with 35. Kind of a do-everything type of player for Dallas Center Grimes, the #1 seed here in Class 4A. And after some heartbreak, including a year ago in the semifinals, I wonder if that's been a message that Coach Jones has been able to use today.
I think the girls have it in their hearts. They know. I don't think they need to be reminded of it. They have that fire. They have that drive. You see it as they take the court on every possession.
Lampy will fire in for DCG. 4:44 left here in regulation as the Mustangs hold a 7-point lead. Hand off to Fitzgerald. Only two senior starters for the Mustangs. On the left wing, Lampy.
DCG using some clock, but now they're at 8 seconds.
Trying to cross over the dribble, ball deflected. Good hands on the steal. Hillebrand got the deflection. Bombers down by 7. They bring it ahead. Still plenty of time, more than half of the fourth quarter remaining. Baseline drive, cut off, double team comes. Jump ball, and it's going to give it back to Dallas Center Grimes.
And with the speed of the offense, as soon as you make your spin move, you can see it here. As soon as you spin and that double comes, you're done. It's a steal or a jump ball. So great read by Minor.
Ballard again employing that full court pressure. They trap right away in the corner. Dangerous spot. Trying to get out of the double team. We're going to get a jump ball the other way. A little extra afterwards. The team's fighting to get to the championship game.
They sure are. You don't see that pressure come so tight without when they're dead, or without them having a, using their dribble first. So they bring that pressure right away, and they got the ball back. Excellent defense.
4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. DCG 32, Ballard 25. Looking to dribble, that's Beal. She's got a couple of threes here in the ball game today.
Some great defensive post defense by Minor. As soon as Thompson's in the post, she's Xing in front, she's denying, and she's playing denial defense in the post. Some great work there.
Thompson with the great pass into the corner. The three for Lily Hillebrand. Bombers cut it to 4.
Ballard's been hanging around the whole time. BCG's had the lead, but Ballard's right there. They won't go away.
32-28, 20 on the shot clock, 3:15 on the game clock. There's Minor up front. Pounds a couple of dribbles, goes right wing, Hillebrand. I'll check that, that is Lampy. Swings it around. Couldn't get a clean catch over there in the corner. There's a drive and jump ball. So the shot clock went off. I believe the whistle came when there was still a second on the shot clock. Officials are going to have to converge and figure this out. Now, I don't believe the shot clock should reset there. I think it should be at 1. They're going to come together and talk this over. Whistle came before the shot clock violation. There was a second, maybe at most 2 seconds. Joanna, is that fair to say?
I think just 1.
Yeah.
Matt Scholl's taking control here, and pretty clear. 1 on the shot clock. Yep, just 1 on the shot clock. You're correct, it was before. The jump ball happened before the shot clock expired. So this is a catch and shoot. Here they go. They lined up. It's going to Minor right here. Watch her catch and shoot. And Coach Anderson wants to figure out how they're going to defend this one.
30-second timeout. So a lot of times teams love to run zone also on out-of-bounds plays. Is this the time with 1 on the shot clock here? Maybe decide, hey, we're going to go man on this one. We're going to make sure we're going to hard out on those shooters, not let them get a clean look and a shot off.
Well, it's just a catch and shoot. You don't even have time for a dribble, right? It's a dribble per second. We're at a second. It's a fast one. So they just want to catch and go right up with it. So it's kind of a half foot to the end line. Or to the
Well, an interesting decision on both spots here. Here's another thing. It's a close game. Coaches have, kind of their favorite out-of-bounds sets in such a tight game. You want to use your favorite one right here, or you want to keep that one in your back pocket in case you need it deeper into the ball game?
I'm lobbing it into 50.
Yeah, just toss it up there at the rim.
Toss it up there, catch and score. That's all you have is a second. It's going to go off quick.
1 on the shot clock as they get it in. Corner 3 blocked away. Great defense. There's the shot clock violation. Well, that's the easy one for a defender, too. That
it is.
There's only one thing that they can do, and great defense for Ballard and Paige Noe getting the block shot.
Yes, Fitzgerald had to go up quick. She knew that's all you can do, right? That's all you can do. So good defense, though, by Ballard.
Within 4, as tight as it's been in a little while again. Ballard continuing to hang around, as Joanna said. Bombers with the ball, 20 on the shot clock. Thompson with the bounce pass, dangerous, but brought in by Hillebrand. Goes to the left wing. Calvert got a couple of threes in the ball game. Picks up her dribble with 9 on the shot clock. She's looking for help. Threw it away.
It's hard to see things with your back to the basket. Again, defense wins at both ends of the court.
Looking inside. They get it in there to Minor. Lost it on the way up. Had her foot on the end line. And it's going to go back to Ballard.
It is. Coach Adam Johnson was frustrated. It was a fantastic pass from Lampe inside to Minor. She made a great cut and just couldn't control with the handles. He knew they had to if she could have got that one cleanly.
(32-28), 2:12 to play.
Both teams on their feet here.
Student sections into it. Two teams from Central Iowa. Great fan bases that have traveled here to downtown Des Moines. 20 on the shot clock. Crossing over the dribble. Great take and the foul. Count it for Lily Hillebrand, the junior. Yo-yoed that dribble, got the defender on her hip, finished in a chance at a three-point play.
There she is. One of the reasons that there was no help defense on that is because Kylie Calvert was to the right of her, and you have to stay with her like glue, and so they couldn't help off, and Hillebrand had a straight open shot to the rim.
Can't complete the three-point play. Good box out as well by Minor, securing that defensive rebound. Dribbles into the corner, and a timeout on the floor. DCG going to use one of their 3 remaining timeouts there. So 2 timeouts now left on both sides. A full timeout here from the Class 4A semifinals, and we're going to take the timeout with them. We'll come right back as we get ready for the conclusion of this one. A great matchup. You're watching the 2023 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
.148 left in regulation. Dallas Center Grimes 32, Ballard 30. Trent Condon, Joanna Settles with you here at Wells Fargo Arena. A 12-0 lead for DCG at the end of the first quarter has been trimmed to 2.
Yes, and it was Ballard really caught fire with Beal's last-second shot to open that open three-point shot that she made heading into the fourth quarter, and they continue to be on fire.
Defense there, a deflection, trying to just get the ball inbounds. This pressure for Ballard continues to increase. DCG starting to field a little bit. Ballard won the only matchup between these two programs earlier this season. And trying to come back and get a big one here.
Yes, no one on either team is in double figures. Again, back to that incredibly balanced scoring from both teams. And, of course, great defense in a low-scoring game. Here's the high horn set.
For the high post as they're going to hand things back to Bickford. Bickford working the dribble. Crosses over into the paint. Goes up and a foul on her way up. That'll send Vanessa Bickford to the line.
If there wasn't a foul, that would have been an incredible block. Here she drives to the lane. A quick crossover with her left. There she goes, and Aaliyah Thompson doesn't get that amazing left-handed block.
Free throw off the mark, though, from Bickford. Top free throw shooter out of the regulars at 74.5%.
You know, this last minute and a half, minute 22, is going to come down to free throws. She was super frustrated with herself for not making that one.
In and out on the second. It remains a 2-point game, 32-30. Timeout Ballard. They can tie it with the 2, take the lead with the 3. The other thing is Ballard, only one foul. That just came a moment ago. Defensively, they can be very aggressive with the steals, even if they don't get a score here. And if they play the foul game, they can be aggressive looking for those steals early on, too.
They can. Again, we know it's going to come down to fouls here in these final moments. But both teams really quite conservative on defense. Things might change as they amp up, but you know they want to just stay with their girls, call out those switches, and make sure they have a hand up for any shooter and help on defense, what they've been doing the whole game.
So Ballard here gets the ball, Plenty of time, 29 on the shot clock, nothing to worry about here. We've seen this has been a balanced effort. Thompson's been really good getting to that left hand. She's done a number of things. We've seen Calvert hit some threes, Beals hit some threes. What are you setting up there if you're over in the sideline with Kelly Anderson?
Well, they can either go that 5 out. Again, I'd have Calvert on the floor because her defender has to stay with her. That can create more space, either to the left or the right of her, because no one can help off. You also have the option of going inside to Thompson. She's so crafty with that left hand. So look to drive, right? Lots of spacing. Someone will drive in. It could be anybody because they're so good. Hillebrand, so good. Nui, Benfeld, they can all go. Or looking to get inside to Thompson.
Hillebrand takes the inbound as we are back to live action, a 2-point game. Top of the key, deep three, side rim, no offensive rebound though for Ballard. The hustle continues. Noe able to track that one down. In some pressure. They'll drop it up front. High screen and roll. Flip back, Hillebrand on the drive. She goes up too strong. Long rebound into the hands of Miner. And a reach and a foul. Again, now that's just the second team fouled against Ballard. So one thing, got to be cognizant here. 49 on the game clock, shot clock at 35, but keeping that pressure up. You get close to that 10-second call, don't make sure you're not fouling.
Exactly. They had that one. They were quick to give that one, which was smart. Man, they had some good defensive looks right there. The open three was nice, just didn't fall for Calvert. Huge rebound, and now with that quick foul, they get to set up their press.
Aaliyah Thompson, long arms again, another deflection. They get in, but into the corner. That's a dangerous spot. Splits the double team and flips it up ahead to Lampy. Lampy hands to Miner. Miner goes in, had it blocked, but a foul, I believe. It's so loud in here, it's hard to tell.
It was Miner with a great take.
Before the shot, it was on the floor, so just the third team foul whistled against Ballard.
DCG, a fantastic job of breaking that press, stepped through the double team, pushed it down the court. A great pass from Lampy to Miner.
Another reach and a quick foul this time. They're going to get that one on Lily Beal. 39.3 seconds remain. Shot clock again resets. And the fourth team foul against Ballard. They can continue with that aggressiveness, trying to jump passing lanes. Miner through a triple team. DCG just working the clock here. They'll come over, a reach and a foul that time. It'll be on Paige Noe. For Noe, that'll be her second. Fifth team foul, still one more to give. Shot clock is now not a factor as it's turned off with 31.4 on the game clock. In, ball loose, take it away, jump ball, possession arrow, Ballard.
And that was Beal, fantastic job jumping that passing lane, getting possession for the Bombers. They get another opportunity offensively.
Ballard does have one timeout remaining.
Great teamwork there with Thompson and Beal.
And they'll use that timeout. Ballard uses their final TO of regulation. A full timeout will come back in 30 seconds. Strap yourselves in. Dallas Center Grimes a 2-point lead over Ballard as we come back. What a matchup here. You're watching the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7. Rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Trent Condon, Joanna Settles, glad to have you aboard with us. And boy, we have been entertained here with this one. In the Class 4A semifinal, Dallas Center Grimes a 32-30 lead over Ballard. Winner to play for the championship tomorrow night, 8 o'clock here on Wells Fargo Arena's floor. Ballard gets the turnover, forces the jump ball. They get it back in their possession, down by 2. Senior Lily Hellebrand takes the inbound.
These are the 30 seconds that you live for. Your season comes down to this.
Thompson with the handoff to Hillebrand. Into the left corner. Good cut off the glass. No. Skip back is there by Thompson. Offensive rebound. 12 seconds to play. We're tied.
Love that they went for 2. Love how she got her rebound. Fantastic screen to get open.
7 seconds to play. Timeout. Dallas Center Grimes. They were in a little bit of trouble. Full timeout as we stay here tied up. And we see on the replay the stick back. Thompson, relentless. At times has not been her kind of game, but she has just been continuing to work the boards.
Yes, she went off of a screen, which was so nice. They gave her a bounce pass. She read that she kind of overshot it, read her own shot, rebounded. Oh, man, that was a fantastic offensive board, the one that the Ballard Bombers needed to possibly just stay alive, but maybe go to OT here. Okay, now it's about defense for the Bombers.
They were able to play so aggressively with just that one foul there early on. And you can see looking over at the Ballard sideline, Kelly Anderson and the whole coaching staff, everyone hollering, don't foul after they time it up there. And it was the play by Thompson as she's got 8 points and now 9 rebounds in the game for Ballard. Down 12-0 at the end of the first quarter. Down throughout most of this ball game. Pretty significant deficits, but just kept hanging around. And he said it early on, he just had that feeling. You just hang around, and they finally made the plays.
They did. They tied it up for the first time in the game here with 7.0. This is where those decimals matter. 7.0 seconds on the clock. This is a no-foul situation. They want to be smart. No foul on the shot, right? Just good, solid defense. DCG has to get a shot off.
Lampy gets it into Bickford and a foul.
They have a couple to give.
So that will be one more foul. That'll be the 6th-team foul against Ballard. It's when you maybe want to let another second or two to tick off. Instead, there's 6 seconds. Right at 6 seconds left at another timeout, full timeout. So basically the same situation. Ball moved over just a little bit more here on the sideline. As we're watching one of the cheerleaders for DCG doing flips in front of us.
He's got incredible hang time. I don't know why he's not on the basketball court. Maybe he plays that too. His hang time is amazing. He's terrific.
Got to be a gymnast, doesn't he?
He's a natural, that's for sure. No, it is important where they get the ball. Now here it is. Oh, here in slow-mo. Check him out. Look at it, just with ease. He's not even sweating. Look at that. He's got the DCG crowd all fired up. Student section, everybody is on their feet, waiting to see what happens here in these final moments.
Very awesome tie ball game, 32-32. These two teams played earlier this season. He's up on the big board. He's got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, you get some love. You're pretty incredible. What a talent.
We've seen two talented teams here. Great defense throughout. Now Ballard, one more stop away from forcing overtime. Trailed by as many as 12 here, including 12-0 at the end of the quarter. For Dallas Center Grimes, who are you trying to get the ball to here for the final shot?
You know, it can go to about anybody. Obviously, Minor, Fitzgerald, they're both so quick. I'm confident in every one of my players if I'm Coach Adam Smith, and we're going to see his best work right here. This is the best play that DCG has. They come off the triple screen. Pull back for Minor.
Minor deep on the right wing, drives in, steps through, left hand, no, and a foul with 1.5 on the clock. Minor, crafty there, used the pump fake, step through, and got the foul.
Yep, here it is again. She comes through, there's 2, and you can see her break the vertical play and bring her arm down, and with only a second and a half, she's shooting 1.
Can't get it to go, though.
She gets 1 more.
On the year, 62.7% from the free throw line for the senior Emma Minor.
Here's where Ballard's box outs matter. You have to call shooter every single time. She needs to make this one to send her team on to another day, and she does.
Chance at the horn from three-quarter court, no good. Dallas Center Grimes survives. 33-32 over Ballard. As hard-fought, physical, tough of a game as you are going to find, and the Mustangs will play for the title.
Yes, a valiant effort by Ballard, who was scoreless in the first quarter, came back, won the second quarter, and fought till the very last second. But it was Emma Miner coming up big for her team to get past where they couldn't last year, and the smiles are big, lots of hugs, so much joy for DCG.
The Mustangs move on, and they will play 8 o'clock tomorrow night for the state championship in Class 4A. Ballard, there's heartbreakers, and then there is that. Those young ladies, certainly nothing to hang their heads about, but for it to come down in that kind of fashion, boy, that is a stinger. Seniors,
Basketball provided
Billy
by the
Villabread,
Iowa
as we
Farm
send it down
Bureau,
to the PA.
proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards for the IGHSAU are Gary Ross and Gene Berger. Congratulations to head coach Kelly Anderson and the Bombers from Ballard on an outstanding basketball season. And now, Finley Fitzgerald will advance her team to the next round of the official bracket at center court. Dallas Center Grimes fans, your team advances to the championship and will play the winner of North Polk and Bishop Heelan on Saturday, March 4th at 2:30 p.m. Fans, on behalf of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we thank you for your support and attendance. As a reminder, please exit the arena so we can...
Well, Joanna Settles, final thoughts here as Dallas Center Grimes gets it done 33-32. We saw a little bit of everything this evening.
You know, we saw a lot of great defense. Here you can see Vanessa Bickford with the penetration and kick to the corner. Sydney Miller with a couple huge triples. Here she has another one. Those points, those 6 were huge in the first half. But what just a heartbreaker for Ballard to end their season by a loss of 1. Congratulations, Ballard Bombers. Incredible season.
Dallas Center Grimes will play for the title tomorrow night. That'll do it for our coverage here. On behalf of our color analyst, Joanna Settles, and our producer, a big thank you to all of our crew here at Wells Fargo Arena. I'm Trent Conn, and thanks for watching our live coverage of the 2023 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.